What's up everyone, welcome to another video. I want to thank Ruben, who is a developer who worked on God of War Ragnarok. He shared with me a few things, some things that didn't make it to the game trophy wise, and some really cool hidden details that I don't think anybody really noticed. Now this is a shorter video, but I do plan on releasing a massive detail video going through the entire game and pointing out things that I find very interesting, things that Kratos does, these very small details. So if you want that, definitely leave a like on this video. If I get enough likes, then that's telling me that you really want me to go through the entire game, scene by scene, breaking down every small detail, because there are absolute tons. His Twitter link will be in the description and the pinned comment of this video. Let's get right into it. The very first thing I want to talk about, and I think is probably my favorite detail that he told me, is during the Kratos versus Thor fight. One, as their weapons clash, if you look at their feet, the ice shards beneath them are actually interacting, so that's really cool. But the really interesting part is once Kratos punches Thor and Thor rips out his tooth and throws it to the ground, you can actually find Thor's tooth there, and it's there throughout the entirety of the game. He says that it's very easy to actually find the tooth because after the cutscene's over, you can see Kratos actually pointing at it with his axe, but at the end of the game, if you revisit this area, you can once again find the tooth just laying there, which I think is pretty cool. Another really cool detail he mentioned was Heimdall's teeth. You can actually see Heimdall's teeth during the fight with him and Kratos stabs him in the arm. There's a brief moment where he shows his teeth. Now his teeth are not yellow or anything, they're actually pure gold, which is again a really small detail, but I think that it's really cool. Another thing about these two is, if you noticed, when Kratos was fighting against Freya, he kind of randomly lost the cloak. We just assumed that it fell off. But when Thor is also fighting Kratos and he lifts him through the roof, suddenly the cloak he was wearing also just comes off, and they never actually address it. They never really show the cloak anywhere, and I think it's a detail that they really thought nobody would notice, and I don't think anybody really did. Some other things about the Thor fight that was interesting is when they destroyed Tyr's spear, that was supposed to be referencing the future of Tyr not actually being there. He also says the statue room in Thor Fight 1 is the statue room you see from 2018 when you flipped the temple and did that mission. There seems to be a lot of stuff when it comes to Tyr during the Kratos and Thor fight. You see different parts of the temple, and I don't know, these details are actually fucking awesome. Some other things he mentioned that were going to be trophies is at the very start of the game, you can actually go into Kratos' backyard area and you see these targets. If you actually destroyed one of these targets, the game was going to give you a trophy, but this was cut. Another thing that was supposed to give you a trophy is when you're traveling with Tyr in the Alfheim temple, there was actually a bell that you can throw your axe at and it will actually ring. This bell actually still exists in the game, so if you find it, let me know. But it was supposed to give you a trophy, but it was cut because of time. And that is it for this details. If more comes out, if they decide to share more with me, I'll share it to you as well. But I do want to go through the entire game and I want to break down a ton of details that I found. I'm also going to be posting things like Kratos talking about his past for like 30 minutes because he talks about his past a lot. If you want me to do more of these compilations and detail videos, let me know. I'm really excited to be doing them, but I won't do it if you're not interested. Anyways, that's it for this video. Bye everyone.